Welcome back everyone to another tutorial on Tableau. This series of videos will help you take your skills from beginner to expert level in Tableau. Do not forget to hit the red subscribe button and the bell icon so that you are the first one to know whenever I upload any new video. In today's session we will talk about sets, how to create set and how to work with sets in Tableau. Let's jump to Tableau and get started. First, let's create a text table showing sales of different subcategories. So drag subcategory to the row shelf, then drag sales to text. Let me increase the width of this text table. So here we have a text table that shows sales of different subcategories. You will observe that the sales header is not displayed here, so the other user cannot figure out which measure we are showing in this text table. By default, whenever you drag a single measure in a text table, as we have dragged sales in this text table, then the header won't be displayed. To add the sales header here, just double click in the column shelf and within single quotes write down sales and press enter. Here the sales header is visible but the field label is also visible. So let's hide this field label. Right click and click on hide field labels for columns. Now we can easily figure out that this text table shows us sales of different subcategories. There are three different methods that we can use to display this sales header. I have already created a detailed video where I have discussed how to display header for a single measure in Tableau. You will find the link of that video on the top right corner, and I've also added the link of that video in the description below. Now let's see how to create and work with sets in Tableau. Arrange this text table in a descending order. Now, suppose you want to see top 5 subcategories with different color and the remaining categories with other color. Then we can make use of sets. Just select the top 5 subcategories by pressing Shift on the keyboard. Here are the top 5 subcategories. Now click on this set button, create set. Let's name it subcategory top 5 set. Click on OK. Now here you will see that a new subcategory set is created. Drag this to color under marks section. You will observe that the top 5 subcategories are shown in blue color and the remaining subcategories are shown in gray color, and a legend is visible telling blue represents in. That means all the subcategories that we selected as the part of the set, these 5 subcategories, and out tells us that these subcategories are not part of the set that we created. The advantage of creating sets is that suppose you create a new chart where maybe you are showing quantity of different subcategories sold, but you want to see quantity sold for only subcategories which are among the highest selling subcategories. Then we can use this set in other charts as well. Create a new sheet. We need to create a bar chart that shows quantity of different subcategories. So drag subcategory to column shelf, then drag quantity to row shelf. Now to differentiate the top 5 subcategories based on sales in this chart also, we can use the set that is created here and drop it to color. So here we can see the bars highlighted with blue color are those subcategories which are among top 5 highest selling subcategories that we categorized in the previous sheet. These phones, chairs, storage, tables and binders. So these subcategories are highlighted with blue color in this bar chart also. In this way, we can make use of the set in other charts as well. Go back to sheet 1. We can use this set even in the filters to filter out the top 5 subcategories. Add this set to filter. So the Tableau has filtered out the top 5 subcategories. Let me edit this filter. From here, you will see that show members in set is selected. That means all the subcategories that we selected while creating the subcategory set. Now let me click on show in and out of set. So here, suppose you want to see all the subcategories that were not selected while creating the set, that means out. So let's unselect in, click on OK. So these are the subcategories that are not falling among the top 5 selling subcategories. So in this way, you can also use the set as a filter. Let me again edit the filter. Select all the top 5 subcategories. Click on OK. So here we have the top 5 selling subcategories. Let's remove this set from the filter. Now suppose we need to show the top 6 subcategories instead of top 5. Then select this machines subcategory, click on this set drop down and click on add to subcategory top 5 set. So now you will observe that the top 6 subcategories are highlighted in blue color and the remaining subcategories are highlighted in gray color. If you need to edit the name of this set, then click on the drop down, just rename it to subcategory top n set. And to remove this machines from this set, just go back to this create set drop down and you can select remove from subcategory top n set. To remove the subcategories, you can even edit this set. Click on the drop down, click on edit set, and from here you can remove any of the subcategories that you don't want to be part of this subcategory set. Let me remove this binders. Just select binders and click on this remove button. Click on apply. Now the top 4 subcategories are highlighted with blue color. Click on OK. You can even drag this subcategory set to the row shelf just before subcategory. So here a new column is created. In are those subcategories that are selected while creating the subcategory set, and out gives us all the subcategories that are not falling in the subcategory set that we created. So this is how we can create static sets in Tableau and use those sets either in color under marks card or use as a filter, and also we can drag the set as dimension in the row or column shelf. We are calling these as static sets because we have told Tableau that these are the subcategories that we want to be part of this set. If suppose the next day data changes and this table's subcategory becomes the fifth highest subcategory instead of the fourth highest, then this table subcategory will still be a part of this subcategory set and will be highlighted with blue color. So you have to again edit this set to show the top 4 subcategories that are among the highest selling subcategories. To solve this problem, we can create dynamic sets. Even if the data changes automatically, the set will update to show only the top 4 subcategories, and we won't have to go and manually do the updates. Go to this subcategory dimension, click on the drop down, click on create set. Let's name it subcategory top dynamic set. Go to top. We want to show the top 4 subcategory by sales. Make sure sales is selected here. Click on OK. Now drag this new set that we have created to color. You will see that we are getting the same results. These are the top 4 subcategories that we were getting previously when we were using this static set, this one. The advantage of using this dynamic set is that the set will update automatically if the data changes in the future. Let's remove this previously created subcategory set. The second advantage of using this dynamic set is that here we are showing the top 4 subcategories. Suppose we need to show the top 10 subcategories with the highest sales, then you can just edit this set, and here let's write down 10. Click on OK. Now the top 10 subcategories are highlighted in blue color. Also, we can give conditions here, like we want to see all the subcategories with the sales greater than, let's write down 160K. So we want Tableau to highlight all those subcategories where the sales is greater than 160K. Click on OK. So all the subcategories with the sales greater than 160K are highlighted here, and the remaining subcategories are highlighted in gray color, and these are not part of the subcategory set. So these are the advantages of using dynamic sets. Mostly dynamic sets are used whenever you work in Tableau, but if you want to go for any Tableau certification, then you must be aware about the term static sets. In the next session, we will see how to create combined sets in Tableau. So this was all that I had to cover in this session. Thanks for watching this video. Do not forget to click on the thumbs up button if you like this session. See you in the next tutorial.